and then I'll actually hit ready. There we go.
And here we go. I believe Melbourne Dave has the jacket in his possession. Is that correct?
He does.
And I'm hoping to maintain it, and then I'm going to try to win this jacket as well.
Well, you realise if you keep on your progress in the POS thing, you've got a chance of having all 3 jackets. But
Yep.
First things first, you need to hold on to today's.
I do.
The jacket.
I am at a terrible disadvantage tonight, though, Andy.
You've been
What's
drinking.
that?
There's no German milk in the house.
Do you know something? I think I actually play better late at night. My best rounds have come at sort of playing sort of 9 to 10 o'clock at night.
Milk assisted?
Well, it's not at that time. I mean, it's had time to leach out of the system.
Just relaxed, eh?
Yeah. And there's the first one.
All right, that's 1 out of 1. That's pretty good.
Oh, that's a no baby for me.
Middle of the middle.
Now then, are you guys seeing a wind into the wind,
Yes.
Dave?
11 to 13 miles an hour, something like 13 now, 14.
Yeah, I think another thing about the wind, when you're playing recorded rounds, the wind is obviously not necessarily in the same direction.
Well, I can say for my round against Parkle, that at least the first 7 or 8 holes were all into the wind. Would you agree?
Well, funny enough, I basically had a following breeze for most of the early part. I could tell.
Really?
Yeah.
The thing about it, Dave, all the game does is randomise what direction it is when it loads up against the recorded round. So if you start a round against someone, quit out of it, and then start the round again from scratch, you'll have different wins. Right. So in theory, you could sit there restarting until you have the same wins as the recorded round. But I'm not going to do that.
I'm not going to do that either. But it would be nice if everyone had the same wins, because you know, there's no way Parker was reaching some of those greens, and I'm like 250, 260 out, and he's only 170.
Yeah, well, that's one of the biggest things we'll get out of this API if Andrew ever answers. And I sent him a follow-up, so we'll see what happens.
Yep, and I went through the process of just trying all the different combinations of POS Tour, the POS Tour, up and lower, all that sort of shit. Made no difference.
Yeah.
Do you know what I think's happened? I think he hasn't actually put in any tour name for us.
That he forgot, and he just doesn't want to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon that's true too. So he might just sneak an update in and not say anything and then give us the name. And now that I've re-mentioned the name in this email...
It doesn't make any sense, because the game is reaching out to our website, so he's put something in there. I can't imagine he'd put in the website name and then not put a tour name or a club name alongside it.
Yeah, but don't forget this is Mogul Basher we're talking about.
I don't know him, you know, but hey,
from the links days, Dave, he was prone to doing things and then not quite following them through.
Okay.
And I suspect this is another one of those cases.
We've just got to nudge him over the line. It's just this one thing.
This is... I haven't got the right club here.
Yeah, well, I still think we should actually approach this Mark. Is it Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, and just say, can you set up as a private tour? And at least tides us over until we, because I'll keep working on this thing in the background. And it'll give us some control over what we're doing. And it will actually give me a good idea about how to go about setting ours up when the time comes.
All right. I'll do you want me to send him an email?
Yeah, follow up with him. Just say, look, we wouldn't mind doing it because we're making no headway with Andrew at the moment, but
Yep.
Long term, we still want to set our own thing up. So
Yeah, I don't know how much work it is for him. I suspect not much.
I don't think it'll be much at all.
Yeah.
It'll be a couple of database table entries that need to be set up, and it won't be much more than that.
Yeah, all right. I'll have a word to him and see what he thinks.
Yep. Well, we might as well.
Yeah. It would just be nice to all play with exactly the same wind, in the different rounds. Because sometimes you just wonder, was that unlucky?
Oh, what a good start.
Speaking of unlucky.
David is so good. I feel under a lot of pressure to get close after that impressive effort. Sure, we'll be able to. What's the stimp, Dave?
I believe it's 14, Dave.
You are correct, sir.
Well, they could be right too. Oh.
Well, you've certainly shown a tidy set of plops there. Oh, God. Oh. 22-1. Oh.
Wow.
This hole's given nothing away. There's only one person under pressure now, and that's me with this putt. I don't like it. There. Guess. Yep. I belted it.
Well, it's a dangerous opening hole, that.
Yeah.
It's not a one for me to do a Hindenburg on because there was a lot of water on the right.
Yeah. Well, at stimp 14, that would be an easy putt, easy pin to 3-putt. Easy.
Now, I don't know what the changes were that he made to this course, but we played it once or twice in the past, Dave, but I can never remember thinking, oh, that's wrong or that's missing.
It was already a great course. I'm not sure
Yeah.
I reckon he might have just optimised it a bit or something. Some of the things he's learned. And of course, every designer probably has a little list of 5 to 10 things that bother them about their released course, that we'd never pick up on.
Oh, God.
Oh, 55 yards.
Yeah.
With a tailwind. That'll be awkward. Even I might have to now. Ooh.
Well, the thing...
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Well, it may not be too bad that day.
I don't mind being... Yeah, it'll be fine. Crap, we're going all everywhere but straight.
But again, ooh.
Oh, your first card. How'd you get away with that?
I don't know.
No bite.
That's gonna
be slick.
21
It
inches
is.
downhill. Wow, you only have to breathe on it, Dave. That makes me think. I'm a bit to the right of this pin. I do not go down there. False swale. Well, it's not a false swale. It's a very real swale. False front. All right. 58.
Oh, it's a pretty good effort.
It is a very good effort.
Tough.
I've got a question to ask of you guys. What's happening to your universities at the moment? Are the students attending university in Melbourne
No.
and in Australia?
I can tell you now that it's all online learning for them because my wife is a librarian at a university.
Right.
And she basically got laid off straight away when the rest of the country was getting what was known as job seeker or job keeper payments. The university staff got nothing. So they basically let go and with no money from the government to keep them going.
That doesn't seem fair.
It's just the way it was. Nice shot. But yeah, no,
So
it's all shut. There's no on campus students at all.
It's quite staggering that our local or our national figures have gone up at this. They're starting to go, or we're basically in a second wave now, but it's coincided with them, with the students going back, and they've
Jesus.
So we've got this perfect storm, and of course there's lots of pictures of students on their freshest week getting pissed out their heads and obviously not bothering with social distancing and all this type of thing. And I just wonder what the situation was like in Australia.
Kind of the opposite. That's not happening anywhere.
Okay.
On the bright side, they've dumped the curfew and introduced $5,000 fines instead.
Right. So the curfew, you haven't got a curfew at all now?
No, it ended last night.
Oh, right.
Tonight's the first night I could go for a walk after golf.
That was a good birdie, Dave.
Thank you. The pitch was the hard work. Well, that was a clutch one, Dave. It would have been an easy 3-putt.
Yes. I was actually pretty happy with that first putt. I never expected to get as close as it did.
Yeah, well, clearly your 21-inch downhill practice shots haven't lived up to their promise.
No.
Oh, baby.
One of the things I like about this course is you can generally see most of the hole and the routing of it from the tee. It's just slightly elevated, and it looks gorgeous, the textures on my screen.
Yeah.
Really nice.
All his courses are gorgeous.
Yeah.
He's probably the best designer, I reckon. So Mika Hendrick makes more interesting courses. Because I think these
they're slightly quirky, but these are... I think that Tahoma course is an absolute sheep in wolf's clothing.
Yeah, that's a
wolf in sheep's clothing, rather.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
And I think another thing about this course, which is good, it just proves I don't think it's got 3D grass, and to me 3D grass, it's not the be all and end all. It's the other stuff which really makes a course.
Yeah, the 3D grass can look good in a close-up shot when you're actually in it sometimes, but from a distance and any sort of distance away from you, it's no big deal. And it can kill the course if it's implemented badly.
Yeah. Ooh, get over that. Ah, 62 yards. Okay.
So I've been playing a fair bit of Train Simulator, Andy.
And have you?
Well, I've come to a strange finding. I'm running it at 4K with the graphics on Ultra, everything at its highest, and I constantly get a frame rate around 40, in between 35 and 45. It never gets above or below that. Really
Which routes have you been exploring?
I haven't got to London yet, but I'll actually do that because that used to be a good test, didn't it? That first one, broken pipes or whatever. I'll run that and see what happens. But I have a feeling it'll be the same. They've definitely optimized the engine much better.
Broken pipes, which one's that from?
The London to Brighton route.
Right.
And I remember when you get to either the second or the third station, it always used to, that's where it would bring your machine to its knees.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. 62.
Yeah, we sat there and swapped Frapp's details on that very run a few times when we were testing performance.
Ah, yeah. Bugger. Well, you've got a chance here to make another statement, Dave.
I think you got your work cut out for you on this shot, though.
Yeah, I have.
Don't encourage him.
I'm going to punch the 32-yard flop. I think that'll just get there. No, it won't. It's going to end up with you guys. I was almost pitched, and I thought, no. Now I'm going to show Andy. Very interesting.
Oh,
Really?
I hope you're not going to keep doing this all evening, Mr. Mackey. You've obviously shown a propensity that once the jacket is on your shoulders, you don't like it being taken off you.
That's right. You're going to have to pry it out of my cold, dead hands, Andy.
Oh, then what was that?
I don't know. Possibly. I think you got distracted somehow.
The wimpy putt that.
Let's.
Oh!
God damn it!
Oh,
Well,
no.
my form is carrying on, isn't it?
Well, you couldn't call that bad form. Good part.
No, it's just unlucky.
Oh!
Oh no! He's got you rattled.
He has.
My disgrace has upset everyone.
Oh, bloody hell. That is just slack. Really slack. If you hear some strange sounds in the background, it's probably just me giving myself a severe talking to.
Right. There's a tricky putt.
Right. Oh.
It's a better line. I like that. Will it come down?
Down a bit. Don't stay up there.
It's come down a bit, Dave.
Oh,
I mean, come
it's
down a lot more.
Ah. Look, on the bright side, Dave, you'll be much better at downhill putts by the end of this round.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Well, I've got to. You, both of you must have taken the 9-iron, which is making me think of banging a pitching wedge in. Oh. Which is what I've done. Let's see whether I've got the right number. Oh, there's a chop.
Between clubs.
Go on, go on. Oh, you bucket.
Oh. Oh, great job.
Well,
No.
I can't help but feel that I should be better than where I'm at.
You're right. This one interesting.
Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? It had a menacing look, the line.
Didn't it? I wasn't saying a word, just in case.
Oh, Dave, you got excited.
Bloody hell, man.
Oh.
What the F was that? No. Far out.
I almost hit that wrong.
We're making it easy for you, Dave.
Yeah, I'm just going to
Yeah.
play for par, and if birdies come, they come. And
Oh,
jeez.
blimey,
Yeah,
that was
excited.
that was exciting. I thought, Christ, he's going to be 5 foot, 10 foot past here. This has got a distinct deja vu feeling, Dave. We were trailing his lordship very early on last time round as well.
No one in Australia has ever called me that, Andy. He's called me other things, but never that.
Well, let's just not go any more along that sort of line. You'll give me something to think about. Right. Oh, that's too much. shit. That's not what I wanted. It's only the first cut, so 6. Depends what the...
Let's see, Dave done a ship steadier? Yes.
Did you say a ship steadier?
I did.
Oh, I thought you said something else there.
That phrase would be shit stirrer. I have been. Right.
Yeah, the man with the 3 shots lead, and all of a sudden, life becomes a lot more straightforward. You can just swing freely.
Yeah, it is less stressful. Chasing birdies is hard.
Oh, that's another downhill putt,
terrible.
Dave.
Far
Dave's probably got some advice on how to play that, Andy.
No, that was me.
Oh, that was your... I should have known, shouldn't I?
Yes.
I got distracted by
Bloody
Slicer Show.
Down 19 inch. Fuck.
You're a bloody expert at these, Sue.
Well, they're all going to be testy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's got the straight line? That's the question. It's pretty straight.
That's a good pace.
Yeah, he's got the pace down pat now.
Practice makes perfect. Right?
30-11.
Yep.
Mm. Thirty 11. 30-11. 19. Come on, turn, baby. Turn, baby! Oh!
Oh,
Very
gold,
nice.
Andy. Big putt. Wow.
Mind you, I think that was seemed to have a bit of pace on it. Like that.
Yeah, I didn't want to get too excited on that.
Okay, this is quite a long hole. Come right, come right. This I think you've got to stray a long way off the fairway to get into serious bother. Good shot.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah. Okay. 172. More like that. Is it the right number?
It's a gorgeous line.
It is the right number.
Oh,
Lovely.
babe. Nice, Andy. Can see he's not conceding the jacket on me, Dave.
Nor does anyone.
Oh, that looks right on it and all. Good. Good.
Oh, got the most testing of all the putts, I think.
At least it's only 3 inches downhill.
Positively easy in comparison.
Mm. Come on.
Hey, you girl.
Tim, should we start calling you Sheila instead?
If you want. If you want.
Oh,
Oh, no, no, no. Oh. It's dribbled off.
halfway there, it was gone.
Ah, that's gone and all. Bollocks.
Oh.
Bollocks. Shit, I'm bloody same distance away.
Positive putt.
It was a bit easier than the first stab. Dear me. That was economical, Dave.
I'm glad
You
I
didn't want to get excited.
well,
You've learned your lesson from.
I think I have.
Okay, right. Don't go too far. Don't go too far. Oh, stop, 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 stop. Yes.
Oh, you've certainly maximised the excitement with that shot, Andy. Come on, wind. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Don't.
It's only the first cut, though.
Yeah,
So
it'll all depend on percentage loss. It's also 28 feet uphill. Dave's going to be joining me.
First cut.
Well, he didn't swap to the 3-wood, so the percentage loss can't be too bad. But I'm guessing a 5 was the right club.
Which I don't have. 3 was going to be too much.
Okay, it's 2-2-2. Oh. Well, I think don't really want to be. I think if I'm big. Okay. I have the club in mind. Come on, take it. Wind. I'm pretty happy with that.
And that might be a putt.
Well, you know what happened the last time I took the putt from there?
Didn't go as well as mine, I remember.
Didn't go as well as yours, no.
Right. I am thinking if I flop this, it'll be just right.
Oh, what do you mean it's just right? It is. That's a beauty. A ripper.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was okay.
Is that the 5-wood, Dave?
No, I stuck with the 7, Andy.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh.
Percentage loss was low.
I think that should be straightforward enough. Ew, I don't like the look of that, but
Kept getting worse, didn't it?
didn't it?
Oof.
Good.
Yes. Wow. Sweet, eh?
Yeah, good eagle. Bloody hell, Dave.
It's getting harder for us, man.
He's making it very hard for us. Oh, Jesus.
So harsh.
Well, by my reckoning, our shot difference, Dave, is all on a par 5s. I've been 1 over and you 3 under. What's going on?
I'm doing the Greg Norman thing, Andy.
Gee, me.
He's not doing much wrong tonight.
He's not. He's.
I love those big looping hooks.
That looks
Looks great.
decent enough. Aye.
Another side hill slider.
Let's see where this goes.
Come down.
Come on, come to daddy.
Good. It's going to be an O baby. Oh, lovely work, Andy. Sounds like Dave's got some food there.
Strawberries and cream again.
Ah,
Oh,
where do you think you are? Wimbledon?
I am. Fucking hell.
you know, this is kind of reminding me a bit of your Nautilus round because you know, you weren't any further away really than I was, but you just had totally different putts and.
Yeah.
Well, that comes from a lack of accuracy off the bloody fairway.
But I think one of the things that I certainly found, I don't know whether you did, Dave, but having played Nautilus last week, there were certain holes which I was determined I was not going to go left or right on a particular hole or to make sure I went big.
No, I had the same determination, Andy, but I kept doing it anyway. In the first round, anyway.
Yeah, the first round, I found, I actually found the into the breeze holes difficult enough, but the down breeze, I was invariably thumping them, not so much clearing the green, but it would seemingly take one hard bounce and bang, they were over the green on two or three. It was dispiriting, especially when Parker had been playing a much longer club than I had and was, you know, on many occasions comfortably sort of short of the pin with a birdie putt, and there I was with just a short iron in my hand, and I bloody thump it through the green.
Yeah, well.
Bloody hell! 5 under par. This is quality work. Well, that took a bit of a strange hop. Oh! I could do with staying on the fairway. Yeah, thank you.
Oh.
Another example of lovely framing of the hole. You can see everything. Don't need a whole preview to
No, not at all.
store.
All right, Dave's tried to set himself up for a flop there, and I think he's just about made it. I'll certainly be thinking about it, whereas I can't. That'll be a pitch. 37 pitch.
Yeah, it's pretty solid work again.
Yeah.
And if you detected a slight note of bitterness in my voice, you'd be right in.
I have.
You're giving me nothing, man. Actually, you didn't give me anything on bloody Friday either. And we.
Isn't that always been the tradition, Andy?
Yeah. Oh, this is not a nice shot to have to make.
Very awkward.
Just needed about another foot or two, and it would have been.
Yep, 18 inches. Mm.
Oh, God, Dave!
It didn't take the break at all. There was balls flying
No.
from right to left. Sorry, left to right. I had to give it something.
Oh, no.
Oh, that could be troublesome.
Oh, where's it?
Yeah, I don't need much sympathy in anyone's voice.
No, there was none whatsoever, Dave. You're learning.
Oh, it was in, and then it wasn't.
Oh, dear me, I haven't got mine in yet.
The god of golf.
He's a capricious bugger, isn't he? Oh, how have I bogeyed this? Oh, come on. Gee, that was almost too hard. That had bobbled over the top.
Well, that's you could have been well clear, but you've come together somewhat. Very nice looking hole again.
Yeah, it's very
Right, let's. Oh dear me! What am I going to do? What am I going to do? No, no, no. I'd better. Now, funny enough, on the tee box there, I had the sliding foot.
Yeah, my bloke did the
No.
same thing.
Right. It must be on a slight sort of slope, that tee box. Don't know. It's slightly discon. Yeah.
I pulled it.
It probably won't do you any harm, though, Dave.
Trees should be okay. If I'm unlucky, I'll find a bounding box. Soon see.
10, 113. 113. Oh. Trouble is, if you go too big, 10, 119. All right, let's see whether I've judged this. I have.
To perfection.
Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous, Andy. Boy, one drop of blood in the water and he started a feeding frenzy on me, Dave.
That's good.
It's a good fun as well.
No.
Stay there.
Oh, it's time to practice the uphill ones now, is it?
Yep.
Or is it time for us?
Oh, Dave, that could be
How hard.
gone down the bloody. It is gone down the fairway.
It's getting harsher all the time.
Oh,
Oh, that's just brutal.
oh. Hell.
And he's making those noises, dreaming of me doing that.
And it might even end up in the rough just to rub it in.
Well, you probably might be.
75 yards out.
I wanted it to roll into a bunker and plug.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad I'm in the rough. I've got some spin loss. Right, 105. Ain't gonna make it. Oh, it's a bit slight panic. Don't worry about that. Yep, that's it.
Oh, he's done the same. Yeah, well played.
I'm going to show you the line.
You are, yeah. That's
Oh,
a better
no.
shot. Oh, don't. I wouldn't like to see this repeat the stop there.
Oh, thank God. Even I didn't want to watch.
Oh, that would have been a.
Right. It's nasty. It's pretty nasty. And if you're pretty careful with this. No.
Oh, that bloody right off, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, you'll see. You've got less of it. You should be able to.
You're right. I have less of it.
Yep, nice bird.
That was very unfortunate, Dave.
It sucked a bit.
Come on, and hit it, wind, and just plonk it there. That will do.
Pretty nice.
There's something else I've realised about this course which makes it look better than a lot of other courses, and that's the cart paths.
Oh, yeah, they are very natural, aren't they?
Yeah. Rather than using, I don't think he's used the cart path tool. He's just created a different texture for it.
Yeah.
Very nice and natural looking. It's when you don't notice the features that's the hallmark of a good graphics. Oh, that could be good if it's the right club. Go on.
Right. Ooh. else kind of do.
Time for another body blow. No. Well, I think they were pretty different
I thought it
putts
was
from
more of a
one.
love tap than anything else, Andy.
Oh, what tap?
A love tap.
I thought. Dave, are you still doing jigsaws at the moment, or not?
I am not. I'm mainly just walking and shopping and cooking and watching a fair bit of TV and computer.
Yeah.
About it.
20. Oh, that should be okay.
Yeah. I used to have the patience for them, Andy, but I burned myself out on a 5,000 piece one about 10 years ago.
Burned yourself out.
I did, and I got.
I mean,
Mm,
I find the 1,000 pieces are hard enough, and they're just about the right level of difficulty. Just, I feel as though I make progress on it without pissing me off too much.
yeah. Well, this
And
one,
it's the right size as well.
I bought the 5,000 piece one just after I retired, and I thought I measured the table, I knew it would fit, and I thought I don't care if it takes a year, I'm just going to enjoy it, do it whenever I feel like it. Walk over, do a piece, walk away, whatever. And I got the sky and the mountains done, and it took a couple of months, and it was pretty exhausting. And then I realised there was one bloody autumnal tree that took up a third of the picture, and it was all just brown leaves. I'm just going, no, I can't do it. Life's too short. Even though I'm facing 30 years of retirement, it's not enough.
I saw a good one the other day, Dave. It was a jigsaw made out of clear pieces.
Oh, wow.
So there was no picture at all. You just had to work out all the shapes.
Oh, bloody
It
hell.
would have been an exercise in insanity.
You'd have to have a certain type of OCD to be good at that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's bad enough doing a jigsaw when you have got the picture there.
I'm still
Oh, that
considering
looks good.
it
That's
does.
it's.
Bound up
This
a
is
little
no baby. Go on.
bit. As good as it can be from where I was.
Yeah.
And a chance of doesn't look like a ridiculous
228.
putter change.
228.
Thought about fading and then didn't really do much of it, Andy.
Still acceptable. but I've got a feeling that somebody's going to stuff it close, and that somebody could be you.
Well, I believe this is a full 250 club, thrown out 60 metres to the right and duck hooked in against the wind.
Wow. Let's see. I'll be impressed if this works, Dave.
Not enough duck.
Not enough duck.
But
Well,
nice.
that's certainly what I took. I took a 3 wood, but I didn't hit it full. I tried to take something off it.
Yeah, I was somewhat bolstered by the previous hook that worked perfectly, but not this time. Well, man, this. Oh. Right.
Decent, but it's...
I was really happy when I hit it.
Yeah.
Set it up.
I thought it was going to be within 10 feet. Still not a bad shot from where you were. Right. Stop there. Again, I haven't given enough weight to the brake. Yeah, decent putt.
Tough.
I was just running the BLI thing up and down, up and down, up and down, until my brain just stopped registering. Now I'm just guessing.
Oh, it's a great putt. Your brain registered something right there, Dave.
Yes,
That's for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, nice putt.
What's this? 314. Oh! Didn't want to go into that bloody pigging bunker. What are you doing? All I saw was a cat's toy just emerging around the corner.
Really don't want to join you, Andy.
I tell you what, I did have at Nautilus, but it didn't affect my round in the slightest. I came to a bunker Obviously worse than the bunker I'm in now. There's a par 5, and I tried to maximise the distance, but what it obviously did was went straight into the face of the bunker.
Yeah.
But the game just wouldn't render the scene. I had to do a hard reboot of the whole system.
Yep.
So it took me back to the same bunker, right, before the shot, and I played the same shot with a different club, and again it just went straight into the bunker wall, but refused to replay the shot. So I had to do it twice before I realised it's never going to give me this shot. So I had to come out backwards.
Yeah.
Ended up with a 7, I think, on a par 5.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah. Okay, 16. Oh, I'm not sure whether I can reach this. I hit it as well as I could.
Nice line. Right.
That was with a 6-iron, believe it or not.
So was this.
Oh, has he got it? He has.
Beautiful.
Well done. Okay, 52 4 feet. 52 4 feet. Oh, duffed it. Yeah, I do find chips very easy to, duff. Very easy.
Is that the 51-foot flopper, Dave?
It was.
That was a good shot.
Yep. He certainly got him back in control now.
Oh, I don't like that next little putt either.
Well, this one's a pure lag. It either goes or it doesn't through luck. No, not even close. Yeah. Amazing. Yep.
Well, I shouldn't be. I got what I deserved, I think, on that hole. That anemic chip.
I think I might go and do a lap of the CBD after this game and just see what the vibe is.
The streets will still be pretty empty, Dave.
Yeah, I think so. Because nothing's open.
No.
There's a lot of awkward drives.
Not too awkward.
This time.
Good shot. Well, Dave, I think we need to try and put Dave under a bit of pressure here. I'm running out of holes.
I'll do my best.
Cut the corner about as tightly as you can.
Yeah.
It's 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened many times tonight. Look at that, all lined up too.
Okay. This is an awkward shot. 5-8. 5-8. 1-5-8. Okay. Right, be the right club.
I think it is. Yeah, lovely. Oh, just
I would have rather it been 15-20 foot shorter than that.
absolutely. It's making me wonder if maybe the 134 is enough. Probably not. No, it can't be. Just try and take some distance off the 146 and see what happens. Didn't take any distance.
You didn't.
No.
Let's see whether Dave's managed to work out this.
I reckon he hit the 134, he's just pulled it.
I did get the 134 punched.
Perfect distance.
It was. And actually, it looks as though you've got a straight uphill putt. I don't know. I mean, you'll soon find out.
This is a fun little chip.
Good work.
It's a great effort.
Good work.
Oh, you had that line, Andy.
It wasn't Andy, Dave.
Oh, it's Dave.
We're very different looking golfers. I don't know how you
I'm mistaking
confuse
the
it.
golfers tonight.
If only we could have our actual uniforms.
Exactly. If only I could make custom ones, it'd be so great.
It's 14 feet. Oh man, I even. Well, looks as though there's going to be no change on this hole.
No, we all did it different ways, but Same scores. Ooh, pretty.
I must admit, I'm really looking forward to seeing what Parker makes of the your round two, Dave. Because it would be great because he has no idea what you and I have shot.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. If he has a 66 or something, we're right back in it.
Yeah. I mean that really the best. What did you have in round one, Dave?
77.
And you, Dave?
71
73,
or 72. I was like a couple behind Parkle.
Right. So really, you want Parkle to shoot in the high 60s. That would be ideal.
That would be
high
In the high
60s all
80s would be
works.
better.
Yeah.
It's been a wogger sort of night, Dave.
It has, but I didn't have a club that could get any closer.
7202. Okay, 202. Right, hit it, wind. Come on, wind. Didn't really hit it as much as I thought it would.
It gently nudged it, it didn't hit it.
Yeah. It seems that once the wind gets above 20 mile an hour, i.e. when it gets windy or gusty even, that's when you see the obvious deviations in the air.
Yeah, the
If you
really
follow
big ones, yeah.
the late deviation as well.
Oh, yeah, especially anything over 30, it's unbelievable.
Oh, good effort.
Oh,
Had some solid putts, Dave, that none of them have gone in.
Yeah. .32, 21 inches. God, that's still not gone hard enough. It's incredible sometimes.
Wow. From there, just for luck.
I've got to say tonight, Dave, there's been very few of your putts where you've got excited. It's just the odd one or two which you've drifted past, but generally not more than 3-4 feet, not the 15 or 20 feet that you occasionally have.
Yeah, I've tried to have a mental shift when it's.
oh, Jesus.
Yeah. My mantra is pace, pace, pace. If the line's right, it's right, but that's really the secret in 14, not 3 putting.
Curbing your natural instinct to hammer the ball into the back of the hole.
I did it on one where it was about a 6 or 7 footer, and I thought I can't sink it if I lag it, but I can sink it if I belt it, and it went in. But that was a certain 3 putt if it had missed, but it didn't. It feels like it's in Canada or somewhere, this course, to me.
Yeah.
I don't even know where it is.
Well, it's got to be in Finland, hasn't it?
Oh, is that where Kytaja is?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, God, I feel like an American now. They'd be lucky to know where England is.
Lucky if you know where Texas is.
If they live in Texas, they don't know the other states.
Right. Just check to see where that is. 238. Okay.
I just see
Belted down the middle.
some of Trump's tax returns got leaked.
I did.
And he's calling it fake news and stuff.
Fantastic.
$750 tax.
In 15 years or something.
Or whatever it might have been. It's fake news, nasty news. You're a nasty reporter.
Well, it was nasty news to him.
Yep.
Fake news.
Right.
Yes, he's. I would say that I'm sure it's the same in Australia that most people treat him as an absolute joke.
Oh, he's a nasty piece of work. It's the worst
Was that
part
you,
of
Dave?
Sorry?
The worst part? What?
I think
Dave?
he's the worst kind of human.
Oh.
He really is.
It's quite appalling the fact that he's got his hands on basically on the nuclear trigger.
Yeah.
And you would assume that there'd be enough people around him, chiefs of staff and so on and so forth, who say, no, you're not. I'm not allowing you to do that.
Frightening thought.
Okay. No, come on, hit it. No, it's okay, but not as good as yours, Dave. It was almost a hammer blow. Well, it is a hammer blow. About time you made one. It's another one. Just you hold very little tonight, Dave.
I've only hold one, I think.
Actually, I don't think my putting's been that great either. I've consistently under borrowed. Is it? Is it? Ah, bollocks!
Oh.
Again! I mean, at least I had a fighting chance, but yeah. I think you can, depending on what awaits you on the next tee, Dave, you can maybe think about signing the autographs to the spectators. Oh, they're around.
Oh,
God damn it.
Yeah. Well, there's no secretly waving to the fans. There aren't any. Lovely hole. This would have to be the signature hole, you think? Oh, shit.
That's wet.
Yeah, that's wet.
You know, I nearly said the only way that bad stuff can happen is doing exactly what you did do.
Oh, now I have to try and work out whether to take where it's offered this drop or not. Yeah, I'm going to take it. It's going to be a very exciting third shot, but we'll see.
Should be okay.
Perfect.
And where is it put? Where is it? Oh, right, yeah, 400 yards. You've still got a hat full of shots to play with, Dave.
I have. A couple. Right, let's see what I've got. Right,
It's a real pity. I think you and I, we're out of range, Dave.
We are.
The main thing here is not bite off more than I can chew. So a bit right. Get away from the tree wood. Go to the 7 because it'll get more loft. Should be okay.
Yeah.
Did you see the strange water texture off to the right of the fairway there?
I did not.
Part of the fairway's got like water just under the literally looks like it's just under the layer of the grass.
Ah.
Very.
Oh, where? Hang on a minute. That's.
Maybe use your fly over and have a look.
Where, on the left or right hand side of the fairway?
Right hand side. Probably
On the
about,
side side.
Oh yes, I see.
You see it? It's about only 40 or 50 yards in front of you.
Yeah, it's yeah. How weird. I wonder whether he realises that's. Yeah, it's like a. But when you think about it, it's there's a definite. That is
You can
odd.
make it at least another version though.
Yeah. Wow. I bet he hasn't, because there's a hard edge to that water if you look on. Yeah. Yeah, that'll really screw him up. Right. Oh, that's not really where I wanted to be. Oh no, it's not too bad. I'm within pitching range, I think.
Oh! Yeah.
Nicely done.
Precision play. Good Lord.
So, does anyone remember in the early days of Perfect Golf, they were selling golf shirts and pants and stuff like that, different colours. And they were always going to have more wardrobe coming, and they never did it. But that means there's got to be a facility to modify these shirts and pants. Do you think it might be accessible via not these APIs, but another one, Dave?
No, not at all.
No?
I don't believe so.
Oh, you're going for the big duck hook. I'm going for excitement. Where's the hook? It's coming, a bit late.
Well, you're there for 3. That's pretty decent.
4.
4.
Oh, well, yeah, had 4.
Yeah. I think one of us needs to hold our shot. Preferably both of us.
It's a nice shot. Oh, said 2 goes in it. Well,
Again, you've been treated pretty harshly.
points
I
for
agree.
effort.
35. Stay there, you little bugger.
I thought that was going to be a putt. No, not putting.
That's good.
Nice
You
touch.
It's very nice touch. There's just a little bit of pressure on you there, Dave, to get it right. Because you could have quite easily seen a 3-shot swing there.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. It's not meant to be.
Well, that was the irony of your Nautilus second round. The first time you sunk a putt was on the 18th.
Yes, we took the whole round to get going.
Yeah. That was just what I noticed as well, and it wasn't an easy putt by any means.
No, and actually, you did a great putt on 17 as well, way up the hill and down the hill, and went very close from an impossible location. So your 2 best putts last 2 holes.
Yep.
Well, you give me a glimmer of an opportunity, but boy, this needs to be. Oh. Right, come on then. Get around that, don't go in the. Yeah, that'll do.
Yes. Yeah.
Good shot.
Right, 2 beauties.
I do think strong breeze is not is not the horrible beast that I initially thought it was. I think gusty is far more difficult to judge.
Yeah.
Speaking of nicely judged.
Well, I can't say I aimed there deliberately, Dave. I was aiming to the right of you two. Right.
Has he just sealed his? Not quite, but
You've left yourself your toughest putt of the night for the last hole.
That's
Oh,
going to be fun.
that is an absolute ripper of a putt.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, let's just sort of put the game on pause for 5 minutes and let him stew on that.
You're an evil man, Andy.
And of course, what I really need to do is put it sort of 5 or 10 feet away, and that'll really start making it
Yeah, you
sweat.
got to knock it dead.
173. Right. Well.
Painting in beautifully. Oh, it looks great.
Shot of the night,
It's
Andy.
great. It could go in.
Go on.
It's going to go in.
Oh!
Wow.
Imagine the pressure
tell
would
you
have
what,
been under there, Dave.
Wow.
That would have really put the cat among the pigeons.
It already has, Andy. Don't worry. Jesus. Oh, it's just like triple the pressure of this.
I had no expectation it was going to work out.
I've got to be careful here, or it'll go on the wrong side of the spine and stay up 25 feet above the hole. And that would be bad too.
I'm liking what I'm hearing.
I am not. I've belted it. It's no good.
Oh, oh, this is exciting. Are you going to hold the one on the 18th? No.
No,
Really?
I've gone Dave's path. So,
Okay.
Oh, he's close to that. No, he hasn't. Well, the good news is, no matter what happens now, Dave, seeing as you are the present incumbent, you will retain the right to.
Yeah.
To keep
No, I'm walking off the 18th ashen face, Andy. I'm rattled. That's certainly a very fine fight back, and what a great last shot of the night.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Whew, hung on by the skin of my teeth in the end.
Bloody hell, Dave. Oh. Oh.
I've done a Greg Norman finish, but still hung on. Wow.
Well, I kind of guess I'll be ruining what I did on the third hole. That was really painful. And the seventh was third and the seventh.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
my putting stats tell it all.
Yes.
Pretty much putted in regulation tonight. I only sunk one.
Yeah. Well, they're higher for all of us. That's definitely a tough putting course.
But I think it was just where you didn't have. I don't think you had many putts that you should have holed, but didn't.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I was sold.
Yeah. That was another one that could have been So, I mean, can you imagine if that second shot had gone in, Dave?
Oh,
That would have been
It was
amazing.
looking very
oh.